ready.
Punch it. Tell me this is gonna work. I believe in you. Come on, it's gonna be fun.
Excuse me?
Hi, I'm Jay.
And I'm Kat.
I would be Mike.
And today we're talking about Star Trek Into Darkness.
I work at Aperture. I work there now. What's the dental like?
How's Gladys?
Fuck.
So, Star Trek Into Darkness.
Into your vagina.
For those of you who don't know, this is the second one. You'd be crazy not to know. The entire cast is back again. J.J. Abrams was at the helm. The story is there is a terrorist who is doing a bunch of horrible things on Earth.
J.J. Abrams has done it again. This is probably just as good as the first one, if not better. I've been debating with myself for the past few days which one's the best one.
I'd want to watch them back to back.
I think Star Trek Into Darkness is better because I think the villain is much more exciting and interesting than Eric Bana's villain.
Yeah, Eric Bana's villain was shitty.
I thought he was. I still think it's good, like Eric Bana's villain, but this one's just a cut above. It's like goes up there with all the film villains up there.
Oh, totally. He's a great villain, and even just his voice alone is ridiculous.
British.
Captain, you're gonna punch me again over and over till your arm weakens. Clearly you want to, so tell me. Why did you allow me to live?
It's the way he moves his mouth. The way his eyes are too far apart.
Need to see this. If you like action films, it's fantastic. Shut up! You really have to stop being so mean to me on set.
Yeah. You know, your nose, still crooked.
Enough with the noise! Alice Eve is pretty much the only one added to the cast.
If they make another one, which I hope they do, I really hope that they don't change any of the cast. That nobody goes away, because everyone's back, everyone's perfect in their role, so just don't change it.
Now the problem is he's doing Star Wars, which will lead all the way until 2015, meaning that if they do another one, God forbid they get somebody else. I don't trust anyone else with it now.
I heard Brett Ratner's schedule's opening up around that time.
No, I heard Christopher Nolan's like, I have an idea. A rumor right now, but Christopher Nolan might do the next Star Trek film.
No.
Yep.
They're not afraid to make fun of the original and things they did then. Like how Bones is always making analogies. They make fun of that. I like that.
There's a red shirt reference, which I've cracked up about.
I also like the fact that they kill people and they show it. They don't go, oh, people died in this movie. They show people going out of the ship yet again into dead space, and they're dead.
This movie was so exciting again. It's like rock and roll. You were just excited almost the entire time.
It was funnier too, I think.
The one thing I don't like about this series of Star Trek films is the fact that they rely on the past films and that the fact that is an alternate universe, so they can kind of get away with whatever they want. It's not very original. That's my problem here. Like, imagine they had to take the films and actually make Star Trek films that had nothing to do with the other films.
But they have like those homages are great though. People like me want to see.
Yeah, but it's gimmicky. It's a little gimmicky.
Well, that's why this is so popular though. They take from the past so much, and the past was so successful. It was the first big sci-fi TV show.
Now here's a question, would you like to see it go back to its original roots of like a game of chess with the ships? Because now it's just like the ship shows up, they blow the fuck out of it.
I'd like them to go more into the science, like Next Generation stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly, I want to see like...
aliens and crazy.
I want to see them play a game of chess with the ships.
More green alien sex.
The visual effects are fantastic. Everything looks so good. The credits are ridiculous. And surprisingly, this is the first time ever I enjoyed the 3D.
It wasn't shot in 3D.
It wasn't shot in 3D,
still
but they
good.
thought about it.
You
like,
know
there were some
crazy?
harpoons coming towards it. Oh, it was great. It looked good.
There's something that happened in that 3D that got Mike and I. There's a harpoon that gets thrown at the screen.
Yeah, and I was like,
all of the audience, all of us went like this.
I didn't. I wasn't scared.
You literally were scared.
No, I wasn't scared.
Yeah, you were.
No.
So it got Michael really bad.
Brave.
Not as much as me, but I couldn't believe that it actually happened. The other thing I like about this film is Spock's character. It feels like they worked on Spock more than Kirk.
Zachary Quinto apparently talked to J.J. Abrams and asked him to be able to go a little further into the character and to be able to change the character a little bit, to have a little bit more of his human side come out.
He's half Vulcan, half human, and I love that stuff when they do that stuff with Spock, because you know he's trained to like reserve himself, and he looks at him and you know he's mad, but he can't do anything about it because he's trained not to do anything.
Yeah.
Another cool thing that's in this is Nolan North is in the movie. He was one of the captains at the round table.
What really bothered me was the actual engine room. It didn't seem right to me. It didn't fit with the entire technology.
Well, I'll tell you why they changed it. It has to be radiation just like it was radiation in the other film.
Yeah.
So that's why you see the
But
radiation.
I didn't like the art design of the engine room. It doesn't seem high tech to me. It just
Yeah, it
sounds
seems like a boiler room or something.
Yeah.
I also like that they go off the ship a little bit more in this, and they go rogue. You finally get to see the ship in water, and it's like
that's
the most
really cool.
amazing
I like
thing
that.
ever.
I like
Yeah, I
that.
think Star Wars is a bigger challenge, but yeah, I have way more hope now. Lando having sex with ladies across the galaxy.
Ladies.
So overall, you should go see this. There's no
Definitely.
reason not
Go
to.
see this. If you haven't seen it already, you are crazy.
And people who are leaving this film are saying it's a bad film, the script's terrible. I don't understand where you're coming from. I'm sorry. Let me just guess, but I think you're just trying to be different.
It literally is everything you could hope for a sequel, and it actually delivers on the villain, delivers on the stories, delivers on the new tech.
Really?
Captain, beam up.
3 to beam up. That sounds better.
Captain, beam up the bitch. Bye, bitch.
What?
If you like this video, check out our Star Trek Blu-ray review.
Or you could check out our Super 8 video, it's very good.
You didn't like Super 8 very much.
Nope.
Also, check out Star Trek the video game. That was a shit show.
And Gamester81 on Star Wars on our show. He was here, he's got big hands, he touched me, and he gave me these pills that made everything taste like sugar.
He's a giant. He's got the giant gene.
I kissed his hand like a prince.
Click away.